Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from Cipta Adiwarna Konsultan, proudly present the roof office park, rental office in TBC Matupang, Jagakarsa, South Jakarta. Our team is consists as I'm RIZQITA as head architect.
I am Aceh as architectural consultant. SOFIANA as mechanical engineer consultant.
I'm THIFAL as a person on charge for lab installation and lightning rod.
I am PANJI Sultan as a building safety consultant.
Our site project is in Wibisono Matupang Street in South Jakarta. The area site 5,000 square meters.
And this is the master formation of the building. The first one, we came from the existing set. The set are surrounded by the pathway to facilitate user accessibility from Jalan Simatupang and Nangka Street. And then the splendid view, the curve and the tilted building is allowed great view to seen from entire building. And next one is sun radiation. The building orientation designed to minimize sun radiation. The longest set are facing north and south direction. In the fourth, vertical zoning to maintain privacy. Public area located at below, and the rental office is located at the above to give more privacy. The next one is mass configuration. For private public area are enlarged to allow the podium building, while it's sunrise and higher area at office. And the last is router placement, column location, and building from following concept program.
The urban context of the site is located along the street, the main street, and can be accessed from the Smart Park Street and from Jalan Angkaraya. The site is surrounded by residential area, green area, and lots of commercial standard a potential area to be office.
This is the rental office concept, synergy, urbanity, and serenity. So the concept is translated from the terrace or veranda, which is a multifunction area in house where user can socialize and relaxing in semi-outdoor place. To translating this concept, rental office is how the user fulfill the need of socialize and partnering at work, but also take step back for heal their wellness, involve the great productivity and uplifting spirit. So this is the property size of the building. The total area, floor area of the building is 14,854 meters square, where the sellable area is about 64% of the building. And the building efficiency that can be sellable is 78.9%.
This is the afternoon of the building. The first one, there is ground floor. There are entrance hall, co-working, restaurant, food lobby, lavatory for service, building service, and more. Then there are co-working space and semi-outdoor space in the building. There are gym area facilities, co-working space, and shared conference room for office in first floor. And there are serenity area, restaurant, and rental office in the second floor. In typical floor, provide small office, medium office, large office, and similar.
This is the floor plan of the office. This is the basement 3 plan. It accommodates about 23 car parking lot. This is the same with basement 2. And this is the basement 3. It accommodates 18 car parking lot and 40 motorcycle parking lot. This is the ground floor. The most area of the ground floor is the facility area, and it can be sellable, such as the food and beverage and banking hall. This is the mezzanine floor. This is a floor for a co-working space. And this is the first floor. In the first floor, we can see the facility of gym area, co-working space, food and beverage, and also share conference area. This is the second floor. It consists of open facility area, and also we can find the first one is less office and musola. This is the third floor. This is the last part of sanitary area. It ends in the third floor, and we enter the rental office part. So the rental office is consists of, in the third floor is 3 medium office, 3 small office, and 1 meeting room for the third floor tenant. Now we enter the typical floor, the tower of the office. So this is the typical A. It consists of one large office and 2 medium office and 3 small office with 1 meeting room. And this is the typical B. The first terrace in the typical A is now replaced with a full size office in medium office. This is the 6th floor. We can see the addition to the sanitary area. The 6th floor. And the rest is the same. And also this is the 8th floor. The difference is this to just exchange the site, the place of the area, sanitary area. This is the typical C. This is the last one. It consists of a single tenant office and also large office and medium office. This is the rooftop. You can see the VRV, the roof tank, and also the shaft of the service area.
This is for the elevation. So these facades, which consist of green panel installation, planter box, and low E glass with various branding in it, has functional or aesthetical design that implied of the building to prove of the green building by showing the efficiency of material works on the building. So that's it.
This is the structure asymmetry of the building. This consists of a column, reinforced concrete column with the size of 90 and 90 centimeter, and also with the beam, the size of the beam is 16 and 19 centimeter.
About the landscape, hardscape of the landscape, we use emulsified asphalt for the and from emulsified for the top of area here. It's a style as the area holder to square cutting job for the temperature lab. We would press the composite for flooring to the ceramic area here. About the soft scape, we use Japanese long press in some green area. Then we get the unit for the north part and the east part in Serenity area, so it can be step comfortably. And the last one is grass block because there is a gathering station. The side plan of the building, we have two Serenity area and with some public access here, 1, 2, and 4. But the soft access is for public service. And the south side is for service transport access.
So this is for the circulation. So Gaharu Office Park provides the circulation for bicycle, pedestrian, and car. There is also circulation for service to enable the freight car to enter and distributing some loads and offices fast. That's it.
And then with the concept of green building, we approach 3 aspects. The first from the greeneries that we put in the building, and then the second from the water treatment, and the last is from the mechanical and electrical. You can look here that there is energy efficient fixture, and simple zone, the PSP system for cooling, recycled water, zero runoff, low flow faucet, and then we provide backpack for the facility, and then for the building there is open corridor. For the materiality we use low in-place material, and then for the each floor we put the green deck, and then we also put the shading trees in the floor area to maximize the appearance for the concept of the green building. The first, there is green mobility. So we provide the bicycle path. So we offering the friendly transportation for the workers. And then the second, there is local vegetation that we put in the floor area. And then the third is water responsive. So the site is coordinate. This is the water responsive. So the water responsive is how the greeneries area can catch the water from the rainwater, and then fourth, there is urban heat response. So we uplifting the first floor. So we can get the fresh air to the building. And then there is a green deck for each floor to supply natural oxygen, so we can reduce the heat. And then the last is we use the latest technology of cooling, which is VRP, so it can more efficient for our building. From the building materiality, for the glass, we use sun energy blue-green with 8 millimeter, and then we use ACP. There is the curve for the flooring in the second floor. Also, the width is double cut. For the second floor, we use undesigned cut system for the flooring, and then there is taping. And then for the podium canopy, we use Indofood as a masculine cloth. And then there is a green panel in the ground floor. We use DKSC panel wall. And then for the wall, we use concrete wall silicone. And for the green deck, we use pine which is CD. The calculation of green recovery. We put the first in the floor area and the second the greenery is in the wall. So the total area for the floor area is 844 meter square. This for the greenery. Salah hidungnya itu cut. So for the greeneries, we put in the floor area, also in the wall. So for in the floor area, the total area is 2,250 meter squares. And then for the wall, the total area is 844 meter squares. So there is the green wall in the green balcony for the west area, and the east area also. And then the green outdoor terrace in the second floor, and then in the first floor we put green wall panel. And in the floor area we plan, and in the floor area we plan some local vegetation to maximize the potential of the area. Next. So this is for the building envelope. For the west zone and the east zone, for the green deck, we use planter box installation, and the pines that we use is tanaman city gading. And then the second is there is the green wall in the first floor. So this is the scheme. There is media tanam, the soil, the mixed soil, and then there is appropriate media to put the plantation. And for the facade, we use alloy glass, which is 8 millimeter width. So the e-glass is used for the majority in the Nabu office. And then this is for the day lighting. We can look for the month of June. This is the day lighting simulation. For the red zone, this is the area for the area that much get the lighting from sun. And then for the notepad, this is the typical office floor. You can look the heat transfer is very mini, and then the south side is the shaded area with the blue tone. And for the December simulation is not much different from the June. And then for the typical office floor, the heat and the lighting is reduced. And then the south side is for the typical office floor. The blue and the green area is we make this the shaded zone or cool.
Then we can assume that the south side looks artificial lighting, more handling. Let's talk about the
time is 10 o'clock.
This is for the water distribution. For the rainwater distribution, this is the seed when the rain comes.
Iya. Udah langsung.
Satu, dua, tiga. This is water distribution for rainwater and clean water. The first one is the rainwater seed. When the rain comes, the water entering the pipe goes down to the water box in rainwater box in basement 3. Then it pumped to the filter tank to be reprocessed, and then it can be used for garden irrigation. The second one is the clean water slip. I divide the pipe soil into 4 shells. The first one is from groundwater tank, we pump to the tank, and then we pump down to 13th floor until 9th floor. The second shelf is from 8th floor to 5th floor. The third shelf is from 4th floor until 3rd floor, and the last one is the basement to the top. This is the electric water system for the black water. The black water from its toilets is this is the electric water system. The first one is the black water. The black water from its toilet is going down to septic tank. The first septic tank is for ground floor until 13th floor. The second septic tank is for the typical basement with smaller size and capacity. Then the black water from the septic tank is going to infiltration well for tapping water. From the infiltration well, it goes to superior. The next one is the grey water. This one is the same. The grey water from its drainage is drained to the infiltration well. Then it goes to superior.
This is the heavy cup, and then this is for the hati-hati system. We use two systems here. The first from the passive candidating system, which is the natural system, and the second is from active system that we use PRT system. From the passive candidating system, because we are in the volume zone, so the air circulation easily can enter in our building, and because we use also the green deck in each floor in the west zone and the east zone, so it can get benefit from that to get supply of the oxygen and natural fresh air circulation. And then the second is from the active system for the HPAJ. We use the PRT system, so the PRT outdoor unit we use in the rooftop, and then we distribute the air circulation from the indoor units that we put in the building. The next.
So this is the vertical transportation. So this is the vertical transportation. There are 3 vertical transportation here. There are passenger lift, fire service lift, and fire stair. This one is the look of lift lobby, and then the above and the below is stair to serenity area. Next. So this is the fire protection at the evacuation road at the building. Fire evacuation road at the building. There are radius 20 meters to evacuation stair at the oval at the rounded yellow sign, and then the right one is sprinkler sim, and the radius of sprinkler sim is around 2 meters. Next.
So this is for the ceiling and flooring for the terrace and entrance lobby. For the ceiling in the terrace, we'll use wood, plastic, composite, and homogeneous tile for the flooring, which consists of 3 color on it, which is white, titanium rhodesia, light gray, and dark gray for the pattern on the floor. And for the ceiling lobby, in the center of them, we're using GRC and wood, plastic, composite in the edge. For the flooring, we're using homogeneous tile white, burnt andesite stone, and homogeneous tile bianco for the blank flooring. So next. So this is for the ceiling and flooring for corridor, office, and meeting room. Ceiling for corridor and office are gypsum panels, same both of them. With drop ceiling and flooring for the corridor is homogeneous style titanium, Santorini, and flooring for the office homogeneous style, gray Roman de Augusta. For meeting room, ceiling consists of acoustic tile and half of it covered with wood, plastic, composite, and use homogeneous style Vinco Roman de Sydney for the floor. Next. This is the ceiling and flooring for lift lobby and F&B. Ceiling for lift lobby is Berisol and wood, plastic, composite, and the flooring we are using homogeneous tiles like gray and homogeneous tile titanium Santorini. For the F&B, we are using gypsum panel with drop ceiling, wood, plastic, composite, and gypsum panel. For the flooring, we are using homogeneous tile Maple Roman Tustin. That's it.
So this is the barrier-free design at the blue line. That is a wheelchair road at the gray sign parking slot for wheelchair and the yellow sign is for a ramp go to the next area. Next. So this is a partial final price and budget estimation. There are pekerjaan persiapan is about 1 billion, and then pekerjaan arsitektur is about 16 billion, and then electrical is about 20 billion, and the total price is about 40 billions. Next.
This is the end of our presentation.